Welcome back, folks. It is an amazing day. Good time to be alive, guys. It is freaking 13 March 2025, and the winning streak continues. Man, I mean, my crypto's going up. Hopefully it stays up. The economy is going to get better, and you're going to have money coming out of all over the place. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I think it will. I think the economy is going to change. I think everything's going to change. With that being said, we're going to get right into Jesse Watters, man. I'm going to react to that video. He does a pretty good job. If you want the full transcripts and the full video, go to see him. I'm just going to get to a couple things that he says.
Dropped to its lowest level in 3.5 years. Illegal border crossings are now down to about zero. Gas is back down to below $3 a gallon. Mortgage rates have dropped for 6 straight weeks. Jobs are up. Unemployment's down. $2 trillion in private money is being invested in America. DEI is dead. The government's more efficient. And Ukraine's agreed to a ceasefire. But Bernie Sanders says he's scared.
These are, the scariest times in my lifetime. That's all. I mean, I think that's objectively the truth. He is now trying to end what the founding fathers were pretty smart about, creating a form of government where there were checks and balances, a legislative body, an executive body, and a judiciary. What is Bernie?
Bernie Sanders is a multi-millionaire. He's got plenty of houses, too. He has no room to talk. And, he sort of folded a couple times just so the Democrats can win.
Bernie, like 100. He's lived through the Cuban Missile Crisis, 9/11, COVID. And he's scared of the Golden Age? No. When Hillary told him to drop out or else, that was scarier.
That's what I was just saying.
But even scarier is being stranded in outer space. Biden left 2 astronauts floating around up there. Elon offered to save them last year, but Biden said no.
That's why Elon is going up, I believe, as we speak. I'm not really sure.
He didn't want Musk getting credit for the rescue, so he just let him hover. And now, 9 months later, Elon's sending a rocket up to bring him home. But Bernie's mad
Elon. Musk
has the money for the rocket.
It is not just they want to give tax breaks to billionaires and cut programs for working people. Frankly, that's happened before.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty obvious that these guys are so biased. Bring just dark to light. I keep saying that.
But you combine that with the power of the oligarchy in general. You combine that with Mr. Musk owning Twitter and able to send out his messages to hundreds of millions of people. It's not only the power of money, it's also combined with that, the movement toward authoritarianism.
Elon saving stranded astronauts with SpaceX, saving Ukraine with Starlink, and saving free speech with X. But Bernie's mad Musk's megaphone is bigger than his. It's not the size of the megaphone, Bern. It's what you say into it.
That's right. And he's going up to get those 2 astronauts that Joe Biden just left up there. And they're still there. Unbelievable. Man. 8 months? They were supposed to be there for like 8 days.
And what are these programs for working people Musk's cutting? Could it be the $750,000 to examine social networks among Black and Latino sexual minority men in New Jersey? Or $700,000?
I mean, did you hear what he just said? It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm not
$100,000 to study cannabis use among sexual minority gender diverse individuals. $100,000 for assessing sexual health for gay Latinos in the agriculture community. $600,000 for teen pregnancy prevention for trans boys. Thank God. No more boys are getting pregnant.
Can you say money laundering? I mean, if you can't see that by now, it's freaking disgusting.
It's an epidemic. Yeah. Democrats used to be down with Doge.
Yes, you do have to cut some programs. I think there's waste out there. I think there are programs that can and should be cut.
Again, we all agree we have to get rid of waste, fraud, abuse, duplication, obsolescence, and the rest. The GAO has given us a blueprint.
That's the problem. the memory of people are so short, and that's what they want you to. They want you to forget. I'm not going to let you forget.
For that, and we subscribe to that. We all agree that we must reduce the deficit.
There's tremendous waste in government, and I think any Democrat who ignores the lessons, the lessons of those who voted, the lessons of the last election, makes a mistake. The people did want government to cut out the waste and to shrink.
Everything Trump does.
So you can't say anything, Democrats. Your own party wants it. But to be fair, I can go find the same stuff on the Republicans. And again, I am no Democrat and I ain't no Republican. I'm just a patriot that loves our country. And if you don't like the country, my bad. You're bad. I like America. I want to make America great again. I want you to make your country great again. Simple.
As Democrats must oppose. Got to oppose DOGE. They must restore teen boy pregnancy prevention.
Yeah.
Trump made Democrats hate EVs. Getting behind the wheel of a Tesla.
Hey guys, Toby Mathis here, and question I get all the time is, how do I make my personal assets?
Do these.
You're now Adolf.
All of that. And you end it with, I love Tesla. But you know what? It's an honest mistake. He just mixed up the two words most associated with Elon Musk, Tesla and Hitler.
Adam Schiff's whip, a Tesla. Now he says it's his biggest regret, not the Russia hoax, the car. Senator Mark Kelly's putting his Tesla up for sale. Democrats are like teenage girls. If they don't like you and you like something, then they can't like it. Even if they liked it before, now they have to hate it. Tesla.
That's a very good one. Yeah.
Are getting their tires slashed and spray painted with swastikas. And liberals are torching Tesla charging stations. And
yeah, in fact, I think Donald Trump just was saying that they're going to be called domestic terrorists. So go ahead and do it, and then you're just going to get labeled as a domestic terrorist. I wouldn't do it. I would not do it at all.
Hurling Molotov cocktails at dealerships. But the media says that Molotov cocktail was mostly peaceful.
Overnight.
Hey, do you remember those riots out in like California or Washington State where they said they're mostly peaceful and they're sitting there burning right behind them? Yeah, it's mostly peaceful.
Have this post claiming that protests at Tesla dealerships are illegal. He said today he would label violence against dealerships domestic terrorism. So just to be clear, you protest a private company, you are labeled by this administration a domestic terrorist. You show up at the U.S. Capitol on January 6th with the intent to overturn a fair and free election, and you get a pardon.
But what she forgot to say is there was a lot of corrupt FBI agents within the crowd doing some nefarious things. Wait till that comes out.
47 went green, bought an electric car. He's saving the planet. That's what they tell us. Nope. It made Chuck sick.
Just turns your stomach at what they do to help one another.
You know, I could watch the Democrats all day long because they're freaking hilarious. I mean, this guy's hilarious. In fact, he's just a piece of crap.
What do you think Americans think of that when they see Trump pushing Elon Musk, the richest man in the world's Teslas?
And I don't know why they keep calling him the richest man in the world, because he's not. The Rothschilds, there's all kinds of families.
A man born with a limousine, who for the rest of his life will be driven by Secret Service, was supposedly buying a new car and checking out his EV options. What a joke.
He turned the White House into...
As he's reading it. Well, yeah, you better keep... My buddy next to me is going to have to read the same damn lines.
A car show trying to help put a floor under the plummeting stock value of Elon Musk's Tesla.
You know what turns my stomach? Watching Schumer grill. An American president buys an American car that liberals love. and Democrats don't like it. Shady Kazakhstanis gave the vice president's son an electric car. He didn't like it, so he turned it in the same shady Kazakhstani bought him a Porsche. That didn't turn Chuck's stomach then, and neither did Joe flying Hunter to China and coming back with bags of cash. And Coons thinks it's suspect to turn the White House into a car show.
Oh, boy. Remember when? Yeah, remember when?
The Wrangler Biden's promoting isn't even American. The Dutch own it. Obama and Biden let Jeep get sold overseas, and he's driving a foreign car around the White House lawn.
That's okay. That's okay by the Democrats. American-made car, that's a no-go. Do you see what's going on in this country?
During an EV summit, he invited every electric car maker except Tesla. Joe snubbed Musk, the largest EV maker in the world. And then he sued Musk for not hiring migrants. The Democrats and Musk had a bad breakup. You know how these are. They used to be in love.
Yeah, come on, Democrats. You're not pro-USA. All you can think about is other countries. It's actually sickening. If you want to go there, see ya. Don't let the boot kick you in the ass on the way out.
Try to see if we can accelerate this kind of collaboration through put forward.
And I can't believe that was the first guy that I have ever voted for. 2 years in a row. Wow. Man, that was the biggest mistakes in my entire life. Unbelievable.
It's the right plan. Good. Well, congratulations. This is terrific. Thank you very much. How's the car doing?
It's doing great, actually.
Yeah? How do you split your time between car and rocket?
Well, it's usually about 50-50. We should have the sedan on the roads in 2 years. And it'll be the best car on the roads by far.
Musk didn't change. Democrats did. He's always believed in free speech and free enterprise. He didn't make his money shorting the pound like Soros so we could use it to open our border and prisons. He's making cars that liberals say save the planet and trying to put rockets on other planets. The progressives hate that Musk's making progress. And they hate that he's young and fun and not in the shadows like their sugar daddy Soros. Again, like a teenage girl, they blackballed Elon and then he became even more popular. And now they hate him, but they really hate themselves for losing him.
Forgive me, but what's his end game? I mean, I know look, he wants to be the first trillionaire in the world. I mean, what's his end game here?
Well, you know it. You guys, you created him a governor. I mean, you
By
guys.
the way, in many respects, California did. It was our regulatory process and our subsidies to create this market. You're 100% right. I think you're right.
Democrats loaned Musk billions to make green cars, and he actually did it. Unlike all the other dumb loans Democrats gave out to all the green companies that went belly up, like Solyndra and Sonova and that stupid electric bus company that Kamala's always yapping about. All Democrats do once they get into power is hand wealthy people money. They bail out banks, give donors green contracts. But suddenly, some wealthy guys go into government to shut down the fraud and handouts, and the media is mad.
President.
It's crazy. It is crazy. I'm going to skip that little bit right there. And I'm going to go a little bit further here so we don't get some copyright strikes.
She snubbed both Jimmy Carter's funeral and Trump's inauguration.
Yeah,
and last week, Barack went to a basketball game all by himself. Turns out Michelle's been busy working on a new podcast, and so far, it's been a flop. The first two episodes have been up all day and only gotten a few thousand views on YouTube. Half of them were probably primetime producers.
Few thousand views? I'm getting more than 1,000 views. Wait a minute. My haters are telling me that I'm no good. Wait a minute. I'm at 401 subscribers in a month. Hey, by the way, can you guys like and subscribe this video? And I'm getting better. I don't edit none of my videos. I just keep on going because I just want to make it real with you guys. I just want to be upfront, honest. I don't speak very freaking good sometimes. I don't even speak clearly sometimes. In fact, I am so far right now that Donald Trump is in charge. He is amazing. So anyway, like, subscribe, and share, and push that notification bell. And here we go. Let's go back to Jesse Waters.
But still, Michelle's spilling the family secrets, like how Barry gets on her nerves. Listen.
Barack, he had to adjust to what.
You mean Barry? Barry Soto or Sotomayor or whatever his name is. Sotoro, that's what it is. Barry Sotoro. Man.
On time was
because he was on that island time.
Well, but I've got this husband who's like, when it's time to leave, it's 3:00. He's getting up and going to the bathroom. And I was like, dude, like 3:00.
Dude. Come on, Big Mike. That's not how women talk.
Departure means you've done all that, It's like, don't start looking for your glasses, at the 3:00 departure. But he's improved over 30 years of marriage. But that was you must adjust.
Michelle says her husband doesn't really like people, doesn't know how to talk to him, and doesn't even really care.
When a girlfriend comes to visit, it's usually like, you got to stay for 2 days because it's going to take us
so much time to come
to check up. Now, Barack's come in, he's come out, and he's like, y'all still talking? He'll sit down for 5 minutes, be like, how are the boys? And the flip side of my husband, right? Because he golfs, and golfing takes as long as the first session of it takes 5 hours to golf. He'll golf with his buddies, come back, and be like, how's X? He's good. It's like, what'd y'all talk about? Nothing.
Wow, that's some word salad.
I hate to break it to Michelle, but guys don't get deep on the course. Normally, when someone rags on their spouse, there's usually a little love. Like, Jimmy, he never listens, but he looks cute in his suit. But that wasn't cute. Did she drop this podcast to distance herself from Barack so she could run for president?
I think so, but it's not going to work. I'm going to go past that because I can't stand Big Mike. And I don't think any of you guys can stand Big Mike as well. So let's go back in here. Bam. And get past this commercial.
No.
To the day.
I'm just kidding.
Here.
About this, what else is he lying about? Jobs numbers, the cocaine, obviously.
It's just about done.
Why should we believe anything Biden said after he told us he was healthy? Donald Trump should open an investigation into everything Joe Biden put out. ICE says they're now trying to find and lock up the illegals that Biden lied about arresting. Trump's team already arrested more migrants than Biden did in all of 2024. And he hasn't even been in office 2 months. Homan was in New York today. He went to the state capitol just to knock some heads together. He told Governor Hochul that if she doesn't get it together, New York's getting iced.
Sanctuary City is going to get exactly what they don't want. More agents in the community. We'll double the man force there if we have to. Because rather than one officer arresting a bad guy in the jail, one officer arresting one bad guy, now I got to send the whole team.
Homan just...
Oh, bad boys. What you gonna do? Hey, just get on that little app. Just deport yourself.
Wants to make everyone's job easier.
That's awesome.
Do you think local law enforcement has the resources to both cooperate with ICE and also conduct public safety for Americans that are committing crimes?
Yes.
Why?
Because they want public safety threats out of their community too, and they're willing to work with feds to make that happen. Every time I go in New York City, I don't think I've ever seen an NYPD officer that didn't come shake my hand and thank me for what we're doing. They want to help. These officers, they don't get paid a lot of money, but they want to protect their community, and they know someone's here illegally, and they can help not only remove them from the community, remove them from the country, make the community safer. They're all in. And I don't think it takes a lot of... rather than arresting the same guy 5 times, arrest him once, give him us. You don't arrest him anymore. I think it's going to relieve a lot of officers' time on the streets.
That's right, guys. Hey, if you guys want to watch the rest of Jesse Waters, go check out on Fox News. And he is amazing. I'm going to cut that short so we don't get no copyright strikes. And I just love Jesse Waters. Go check him out. And just another episode, guys. I'm glad that you guys are here. We're over 400 subscribers finally. That is amazing in just 4 weeks. That is amazing. And I appreciate you, family, that you guys are sticking with me, even with the haters. I love you haters, too, just as well. And eventually we will come together, I believe, at the end. All right, man. At the end, this is great. This is a great day. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Please like and subscribe, and we will see you on the next episode. Peace. Thank you.